Hey y'all, welcome back to a super special edition of Hopped Up Beer Review. Special because it's the 2025 Costco Biergarten collection. Super because this is part of our Out of the Attic episodes. And today we are drinking Eschenbacher Export from the Eschenbacher Privatbrauerei out of Eltmann, Germany. Thank you for joining us.
Eschenbacher Export, schwer im Bau, leicht im Kopf, jede Sorge kurz on hold, wenn der Hals wieder brennt, wieder brennt. Eschenbacher Export, golden stumpf, aber echt kein...
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing, back with another beer from the 2025 Biergarten collection that we got at Costco, and we are getting close to done. There's Andy, and he is finally out of the attic. There's Jay, I am Ben. What are we drinking today?
Eschenbacher Export.
All right.
What?
Buzzing going on somewhere in the background, but maybe that'll come out.
We're not buzzing yet.
All right. Good to see you, even though you're not in the attic, Andy.
Yes. Refugee status right now.
Yes. As we film this, Andy's hometown, it was ravaged by storms, snowstorms, so he is...
Ice.
Yes.
Not snow,
Nice.
this is ice.
Yes. Excuse me.
Yeah. This is me without power and water at a friend's Airbnb.
Yeah.
You smell. I can smell you from here.
Exactly.
I know.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Look like you trimmed the stash a little there, huh?
Nothing has been groomed for a week, 6 days. Yeah.
Wow. So you're rocking 6 day stubble there. Hey, me too.
Yeah.
Jay and I shaved 6 days ago as well.
Nah, I shaved this morning.
Well, let's go over the Eschenbacher Export. It's 5.2%. It is a Dortmunder export. Dortmunder exports are more malt forward than Helles, bitter base of a German Pilsen. So it's got the maltiness of a Helles, bitter base of a German Pilsner, and it's balanced with medium hop character, low malt sweetness. They describe theirs as having elements of citrus and floral hops with light malt sweetness and moderate bitterness. And on the can, je ne sais das Leben means energy, life. And energy, enjoy life. Excuse me. There's that writing. Enjoy life.
Yeah, I think we said this on the last can. I don't understand why they want to make it difficult to read what is on the can.
Yeah.
It's like
those pinstripes over it.
Yeah, I mean,
is it like those computer generated images from the 90s where you had to look at it and cross your eyes to see it right?
Yeah,
Look through
maybe.
it
I don't know, but
to properly read it.
when they do like pen script, really thin script on there, it just makes it near impossible to read. And then you look at it long enough and you just start staring oddly, like the computer generated graphics from back in the day, as you said. I don't like it at all. I don't like what the marketing department did.
You're not talking about the beer. You're talking about
I'm not talking about the beer yet. Just, the can. Just a can.
Yeah.
Is that foreshadowing?
Yeah. Privatbrauerei is in Eltmann, Germany. It was founded in 1750. It's a micro. Founded by Georg Johann Wagner and his son. They were originally brewed for family and neighbors, but the demand prompted to open commercial brewery and tavern. And they currently are in their 8th generation of leadership.
All
Wow.
right.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Have you had this one yet, Andy?
That's what I'm looking up right now. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure I have because I don't have.
No.
I'm done. No, I lied. I see it down in my other
Yeah, I have
non-beer
not had
folder.
it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go
So
first on this one.
you're through with your description, Andy?
DUN.
Gotcha.
We got any metallic tasting on this one? Anybody?
I don't.
Okay, good. I don't think this one is that bad compared to. I feel odd comparing everything to the other beers in this Biergarten collection and not to beers as a whole, because I think if you've seen any of our other shows in this group, I think we've overall been somewhat disappointed in the collection this year. I don't know that I've had one that's just like fantastic yet. And I feel like in the last 3 years, we've had, a couple that were, we felt were really good and wanted, would want to get. This one I feel like is overall not bad. I think it's kind of the middle of the road, or maybe I should say a little bit higher of the road for the box itself. A middle of the road beer overall for me. Definitely get the malt, and you mentioned kind of the floral characteristics there. Get a little bit of that, but it's sweet. I don't really get bitter, but it's definitely malt forward and can taste that. As far as a score on this one, I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think it's one I would drink again, and I think it's all right. Jay, what do you think? We'll let the refugee go last.
It's an interesting beer. The way that Andy described it, it's almost like it's fighting with itself with some of the confusion in there. But I do like it, like you. I mean, it's good. I do get a little bit of the floral. I actually get more of the bitter early on, first couple of sips, and then even now some at the very back end. It's got that malty sweetness. I'm like you. I think it's a 7.5. It's like I said, it feels like a confused beer to me, but maybe that's because I'm not used to having anything like this.
I can see that though, for sure.
So yeah, but yeah, it's good.
All right, Andy in the bedroom. What do you think?
Yeah, no longer attic boy. I get definitely the malt, a sweet, like a sweet bread malt, not like a caramel malt, but it's not fully bready because there's some sweetness to it. The bitterness hits me actually when I went longer between sips. As I was sitting there listening to it, I was like, I could feel that bitterness
afterwards
come in. So my score is the same as y'all, 7.5. It's a good, fun beer. It's like changes dimensions in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Well, like Ben said, it's one of the better ones I think we've had out of the box. We kind of all got a little, I won't say frustrated, but just kind of tired of the box at this point and where we are. And I think we kind of didn't look forward to it as much. So it's a nice surprise.
Yeah, it doesn't help that we have a whole lot in inventory. I think that we all want to try. And we've been a bit disappointed in this box. So if we're being honest, we're just trying to get through these now so that we can move on to the other stuff. And so I think that's really where we are with it. I was looking, I've got two fridges here. One's a show beer fridge and one's a personal fridge. I was looking to see how many we have left. I see one. I didn't see the other. So we got two left.
Two.
Huh?
Yeah. I think we have two.
I do see that one now. Yep, two left. So
like a Pock and a winter beer or something.
Yeah. So
a Weiss beer, not a winter beer, a Weiss beer.
Yeah, the St. M
Bach, and then the Ronner.
Runner
I think it's- yeah. So
So
those are the two coming up.
The runner's a Hefe, I believe, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's a wheat.
So if you're sticking it out with us here, two left that we're going to do.
That's only if this episode we choose
Falls
to
in
air it
line.
before the other two. 'Cause
yeah, that's true. That's true.
they'll be like waiting.
Yeah.
When's it gonna drop, y'all?
That's the mystery of the show. You never know. That is going to be a 7.5 or what is even this beer?
Eschenbacher.
There you go. So again, another one of our Biergarten collection beers done. We'll put this one to bed, and we've got 2 left as of this recording. So yeah, go ahead and like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell so you don't miss those 2, because we're super not excited about them at this point. So you can be super not excited about it as well, I guess, with us. We got other links down below for Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It's a chat room. Hey, if you know of another box that we should look at for next year that we might be able to get, even if we have to go to great lengths to do so, hop on into our Discord server and let us know. Let's chat about that. We would love to hear from you. And then we got a link for Hopped Up Beer Review Patreon as well. Other stuff down below. For Andy, somewhere in the world, and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Eschenbacher Exportschwärmbau, leicht im Kopf, jede Sorge kurz on hold, wenn der Hals wieder brennt, wieder brennt. Eschenbacher